Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is John and welcome to today's market review video for today, 12th of June 2018. So we're at a very interesting point in the markets. Over the last couple of days, Bitcoin's price has stabilized around the 6,700 mark, seeing this huge drop on Sunday from about 7,800 to 6,600 level. This is an interesting point in the markets because back in November, December, this is the point where the price started going parabolic upwards, reaching an all-time high in December of near 20,000. So when the price goes parabolic like this, it can't represent a representative change in the underlying fundamentals. It's merely a lot of speculation coming into the markets. And since we reached this all-time high, we've been seeing a downtrend of lower lows and lower highs since then. However, the lowest point of 2018 was at 6,000, so we are very close to this point right now. We are seeing some resistance around the 6,600 mark, but we would have to see a lot of buying volume to come in to have a bullish look on the markets from this point. It's much more likely that we will see more downward pressure coming in with the point that we're currently at. Also, if we look to Ethereum, we've been seeing similar moves with a big downward day on Sunday, and also last week the volatility low testing the 614 mark. The all-time low of Ethereum is a bit different than that of Bitcoin's. We are very close to the all-time low of 2018 with Bitcoin, but with Ethereum we still have a bit to go. It's down near the 365 mark. So we could be seeing a move down towards this resistance level in the coming weeks. There's also been a lot of talk about Litecoin in the news, that relative to other cryptocurrencies, it's been undervalued with one of the lowest NVT ratios. And also on Sunday, we didn't see as big of a percentage change as in the other coins. Also, we have EOS being a lot in the news. EOS had its mainnet launch very recently, and we've seen some price gains last week coming up to this mainnet launch. But similar to the other coins, the volatility dropped off near the end of last week, and on Sunday we've seen that huge drop as was seen right across the cryptocurrency markets. And this percentage-wise was bigger than most other cryptos, which could be representative of the price going up in anticipation of the mainnet launch and the anticipation not coming true, so there's a bigger percentage drop when the rest of the market is dropping. We did see this drop on huge volume, so things aren't really looking too good for EOS either. So there's been a lot of speculation about why we've had this drop. The volatility was low coming near the end of last week, and we had multiple tests of the 7,800 mark in Bitcoin. A lot of people had positive forecasts thinking if we can break through this, all the technicals are looking bullish. But the reality of the story is that recently the cryptocurrency markets have been reacting extremely negative to any bad news and only weakly to positive news, which shows that we are in a very bearish market. Some of the reasons which were speculated for this drop was investigations by the Department of Justice in the US into some cryptocurrency exchanges, including Kraken, Bitstamp, itBit, and Coinbase. The reason for this investigation is the CME probing these exchanges based on the futures contracts that the CME launched last year. And the CME has to be sure that it's getting accurate price data from these exchanges because of their calculation of the price for their futures contract. There has been speculation by people in the cryptocurrency markets, and it has been backed by some data, that some of these exchanges may have conducted in wash trading. Wash trading is essentially where you artificially inflate the volume of your exchange by buying and selling your own contracts. This makes it look like there's a lot more activity going on and makes it more attractive for people to use the exchange. It also brings the illusion of liquidity to the exchange. Another reason which was put forward for the potential drop in the markets was a hack on CoinRail. However, any news I've heard of this hack is that people are just trying to put a reason to the drop. Sometimes the technicals and the sentiment in the market is enough to explain the big moves, and no piece of news has to be attached to every big move. A reason why CoinRail isn't really behind the move is because it's so low in terms of the amount of volume which goes through it. Obviously, it was a hack and there was millions lost, but in terms of the overall market of cryptocurrencies, CoinRail represents a very, very minuscule part. Another big piece of news today is the Binance is going to be offering Euro crypto trading in the future. Binance is already a huge exchange that has huge amount of volume in the cryptocurrency market. So when this launches fiat pairs, this is going to be massive, and it's going to bring in a lot of investors that may have not been before speculating in the cryptocurrency markets. And another huge piece of news today is Ethereum Classic performing really well with 20% gains based on Coinbase considering listing it. If Coinbase lists Ethereum Classic, it will be huge for the coin and expect to see even further gains than we're seeing today. But obviously, based on the release of the news, a lot of buyers are coming in and buying into Ethereum Classic. It's interesting as well that Coinbase is considering listing Ethereum Classic. Seems as Ethereum Classic is currently listed 18th in terms of total market cap on the CoinMarketCap website, which means there's many coins listed above it which would have been expected to be listed on Coinbase before it. For example, there has been a lot of anticipation of Ripple being listed on Coinbase, but these have never materialized and have led to huge speculation going on in Ripple's price, with certain meetings coming up between Coinbase and Ripple, and then traders coming into the market thinking this is it, this is where Coinbase lists Ripple, and it hasn't materialized as of yet. So Coinbase listing Ethereum Classic, they have their own framework for choosing which coins listed, and it obviously shows that they support the underlying fundamentals of Ethereum Classic. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure to tune in again tomorrow, and if you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.